we unveil the new City Hatchback. Alright, Yoshimura-san, Mr. Sally, are we ready? On my count, in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Presenting to you the new City Hatchback.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to DSF. My name is Logan, and today we are at Sentul Depot for the launch of the all-new Honda City Hatchback. Yeah, the sedan model is more or less untouched, but this time around, you get a lot of interesting new features. You get a redesigned front bumper and grille, you get new wheels. The interior has also been updated as well, which we'll take you to see in a minute. But the biggest difference is this car now is slightly longer than before as well. There are 5 variants, starting with the S variant at the bottom, which starts at 85,900 ringgit, all the way up to the RS EV model, the top spec that you see right here, which is 112,900 ringgit. So this car is about 20 millimeters longer than before. The lower spec models are about 5 millimeters longer than before. And the Honda Sensing Safety Suite is now standard across all variants. That's right. You can now get Honda Sensing ADAS Safety Suite for below 100,000 ringgit. That is a very hard bargain to beat. But of course, here with the top spec EHEV model, you get one extra feature with that, which is low speed follow, which will come in very handy in our bumper to bumper KL traffic, of course. So let's take a look around this car first. And firstly, let me point out to you the blue around the H logo here, which again denotes that this is a hybrid, because the top spec is a hybrid. But the rest of the cars just maintain their petrol 1.5 litre engine, which is the same as before. You also, of course, no power tailgate. So manual operation. But on top of this carbon fiber looking addition here, you also get a pretty decently sized booth with underfloor storage as well for your tire repair kit and whatnot, but no spare tire. The tonneau cover, as you can see, is also linked here, so that makes it a bit more convenient, and the seats can be folded down. Now, we all know that the Honda City has been known for having large boot space. Honda itself is known for having large cabins, right? Their motto is, of course, man maximum, machine minimal, something like that. So this is a little bit more compromised compared to the sedan, but not by much, because the usable space is still very good. So come around the side of the car and we'll show you the rest of the Honda City Hatchback. Okay, so along the side of the new Honda City Hatchback, you can see that nothing much really has changed. You get the same strong lines, the same haunches, and like I mentioned, the rear space is still fantastic. You've got your aircon vents as well, so definitely you can fit 4 full-size adults, no problem. The interior has a few new toys to play with, which we'll take you to see in a second. But as you can see just from the quick layout here, you now get the addition of some red body parts, similar to what the Myvi AV does on the new City Hatchback EHEV RS. Let's take a look at the front now. So not only are the rims a new design, you also get a slightly redesigned front fascia, a new front bumper with, again, more carbon fiber looking elements down here. This adds a touch of sportiness to the car that was not previously there, because the kind of sportiness that the Honda City exuded before this, it was more subdued. It was more under wraps, right? Now it's very obvious. It's very out there. It's in your face. And of course, we will have you take a look at the engine as well. But like I mentioned, it's the same 1.5 litre petrol unit as before, but EHEV RS, the top spec variant RS, this gets a hybrid powertrain as well. So you also have electric motors running. And let's take a look inside the car to show you the changes on the inside. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've seen what's new on the outside of the brand new Honda City Hatchback, let's take a look inside. So not only is this new terracotta bronze reddish thing here a new addition that I mentioned earlier, you'll now notice that the RS variant also gets full leather seats. It previously was a leather suede combination, so now it's actually much closer to the Honda Civic, this Honda City. And you'll notice the same thing in the seats as well, which some people complain, lacks shoulder support. But it helps with rear visibility, right? For anyone sitting at the back, they don't feel as claustrophobic looking out front. This is also another addition that brings it closer to the Honda Civic, along with this new Honda gear selector, which is the same design as before, just thinner, slightly smaller, along with a parking brake switch rather than a traditional lever style parking brake. You've also got decent cubby space here, as you can see, which can fit your smart tag and whatnot. And it's also very soft, so it's comfortable for long distance driving. You also now get illuminated dials for your aircon controls up here. And Honda also listened to its customers, because the previous model only came with USB Type A connections, which you still have up front here. But now you've also got USB Type C ports at the back. So that's one thing that Honda really listened to its customers. And of course, the new suite of Honda Sensing, along with the steering wheel and the rest of the interior design, that hasn't much changed. So that, ladies and gentlemen, the addition of Honda Sensing now standard across the board is what I feel would be the highlight of this new Honda City Hatchback, because now you get it for below 100,000 ringgit. So if you're worried about safety, or if you just want a family car that is safe, practical and reliable and doesn't break the bank, consider the new Honda City Hatchback. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen.